Welcome to this week's edition of Universal Parenting Clinic. On this show today, I'll be discussing why you should be a good manager as a parent. Manage your child well. Every parent is a manager, and your child is a product under your management, a special product. The production, branding, and packaging to fit all situations and circumstances are all your responsibilities. How well you are able to manage the child will determine the success of the product and how your product will fit in effectively in this competitive world. As we all know, there are several sportsmen and women competing at different stages in life. There are several actors and professionals jostling for few places, and each one is looking forward to better packages and better wages in life. There are also numerous actors acting series of movies too, and success is also essential to each one. Several circumstances and factors are usually at play, some of which will hinder or promote the success of the several competitors listed above. Experience has shown that different managers who are managing the different football players and athletes contribute immensely to the ratings and the wages they eventually earn in life. The reality is that they put lots of things into the packaging and marketing of their products, and the success thereof depend on how good each manager is in their management responsibilities. Do you know that under different management, the same products are marketed at different prices at different stores? This is just because of the branding and success achieved by a brand name under successful and efficient management over the other stores. The same goes for different athletes. A special manager will discover the raw talents in an individual and manage such individual to an enviable height in professional career. The standard of achievement and standard attracts different wages. Parents are equally saddled with the several management and managerial skills and responsibilities in the management of their children. You will need peculiar skills in handling circumstances that may crop up unannounced and accidentally, and those to be well planned in life as a manager too. If your child is to be a success, you must be a prudent and wise manager. You must manage your child at all seasons and on all occasions. Check the biblical story of Moses in the book of Exodus chapter 2, for instance. There was a hostile government with negative policies and legislations which were seriously against the child Moses. Even before his birth, many things were opposed to his survival and growth. However, realizing our parental responsibilities as someone with the duties to manage the child, the mom devised means to build the adverse and political structure on ground, including all the negative policies, by placing the child in a basket close to where the helper of his destiny discovered him, which in turn guaranteed the safety and provisions for that child Moses. She equally schemed herself with the help of the daughter to become the maid entrusted with the responsibilities of caring for the child in the palace. Without that effective parental management skill, it is possible not to have any such Moses of reference and reputation today. Manage your home Moses very well too. Also, in the story of King Solomon's wisdom, as stated in the Bible, in 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 16 to 28, the story of the wise manager should be a lesson to us parents too. One woman was careless with her child, resulting in the death of the baby. The other woman, a diligent manager, was careful with her child. However, the woman with the dead child cunningly decided to replace her dead baby with a living child. Upon King Solomon's wise decision to kill the living child, the bad manager was happy to kill that baby. But the reasonable mother, a wise manager, pleaded for the child to be allowed to live. She eventually regains her living child. demonstrating the wisdom of King Solomon. You also need certain managerial wisdom and skills to ensure your child lives and succeeds as a parent. You need special skills to manage his or her academic pursuit. You need extraordinary management skills to navigate series of your parenting responsibilities from infancy to maturity. Just like the way managers supervises and manages different stages of the production processes before the final product become complete packages. You, as a parent, need effective management skills to deal with the different stages in your child's developmental growth in life. The chronic stage, the teaching stage, the schooling age, the teens, and the puberty stages and maturity stages in life. There are parents who have been very careless and reckless in managing their children till they eventually destroyed such children. They are incompetent parents with little or no managerial competence. They are parents who have encouraged their children to skip classes and be absent from schools. They are parents who encourages laziness in their children. They are parents who watched their children adopting series of sexual immoralities in life without any caution. They are parents who abandoned their parenting responsibilities simply because of the pursuit of wealth, and several who neglected the welfare of their children because of their selfish desire for worldliness and pleasure. They are parents who are the architects of their children's failure and misfortune in life. They are parents who cannot endure any challenge for the happiness of their children. They are parents who cannot sacrifice for the success of their children. They are parents who masterminds criminality in their children. Or haven't you seen parents who encourages their children in the act of engaging in prostitution, hiding them from numerous male suitors? The same way you will see some parents keeping mute while their male children frolic with different girls in the act of fornication. They are parents who help to destroy the marriages of their children. They are parents who help to cover fraudulent activities of their children, and those who will never correct acts of cheating and lying, laziness in their children from early ages. What type of manager are you? The life or death of every child, the success or failure of that child is in your hand. Manage your child very well. Manage his success very well. Manage our challenges very well. Manage his emotions with care. Manage your child's career with wisdom. Be a good manager of your child. Thanks to our numerous friends on Facebook who are watching this show passionately always. Thanks also to those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel freely, and those who have bought their copies of the book Parenting Without Tears. I do hope sincerely that you too will join this group of people today. Please subscribe now and follow us on our social media platforms too. That's the show this week on Universal Parenting Clinic. I believe strongly that through this Universal Parenting Clinic and with proper understanding of the book Parenting Without Tears, together we all can promote wellness in families and in the world. We can stop the tears from children, parents, and families. We can kick racism, fraud, incivility, corruption, wickedness, several addictions, violence, and the series of antisocial behaviors out of families and the whole world. And at the same time, we can promote all the positive desires and aspirations towards the well-being of the children, parents, and the world at large. Till I come your way again by God's grace, I am the parenting advocate in the house, Michael Gbenga Bibilari, MGB, Mr. Parenting. Be a good manager to your child, and indeed all your children. Think parenting. Be positive in parenting. Talk parenting. Be passionate about parenting. Don't just be a parent. Stop posturing. Be a responsible parent, a real parent, a parent indeed. Parent well.